Okay, so quick look, did I miss anything around here? Oh, steroid. Steroids. Steroids in real life are actually real nasty, but if they're gonna help us out, then they're worth it right now. Oh, nice. Those rounds are really good as well, so I'm actually quite glad that I grabbed those. Nice bit of reading though in the game. I liked that reading, it was really interesting. Adding more layers to the story and stuff, I like it. Even though it's a bit of a pain, like, yeah, you have to read to, like, know more about the story and all that. But it's like, hey, come on. Can I go over here and shoot it? No, I think I need to do it over there. So I'll come back for that in just a sec. Chem fluids, nice. And it wants us to go that way? Okay. Okay, the stimulants are worn off anyway, so let's just run it on through. Run, run, run. There it is. Got it. Just thinking. Pull that away. Handgun ammo is fine. Pull that away. How? Oh. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take the psychostimulants because I think we're like coming close to the final areas that we can explore now. Just as an FYI. Oh god. Oh, I hate this. Nice. Nothing over here. So this is like the effect as well, like we're seeing hallucinations of her like now. So the effects of her is slowly taking over. I think we gotta go. Yeah, to me this looks like we gotta run. Oh. Okay, fine. You wanna play dirty? Go for it. Probably should have known better, but oh well. Four-legged mold. Has little health, but walks on all fours. That was kind of dumb. Oh my god, really? Slap me in the face. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my word. Oh god. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna make a run for it. Hopefully they don't try and kill me. Oh really? Oh god. Oh, I don't think they like that. Okay. Good. Oh, just what I needed. But I'm all out of healing, that's the only downside. So I've picked up something for the flamethrower. Let's quickly swap that so I can use these now, because I have no shotgun ammo. Can I go back for anything? Nah, okay. Because we sort of like fell down. That was pretty hard though. Them vomiting on me everywhere. Mine map. Ooh. There's only a save point. Oh, I hit the boggle. Oh. Back in the hat. Wow, that's... oh, yikes. So the salt mine was connected to the house. There we go. I know I've definitely not found all of them, but... it's fine.
I'm sure of it.
God.
It's not here.
So what happened?
It's gone. It's gone.
Oh. Locked. E1, oh. E001. And it's the picture of the grandma. And there was the doll. Oh wow, the chair's gone. And the doll. Creepy. God. We're back in the house after all that. Crazy. Oh hi Evelyn. Or Evelyn. Evelyn. It's Evelyn. I'm pretty sure it's Evelyn. Hi.
This is your fault.
Why am I seeing this?
He's trying to take over.
Ethan,
Oh.
it's okay.
God.
It's okay. It's me. I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
Kill him, Mommy.
So it was her, yeah.
Shouldn't have done that.
It was manipulating.
It fucking hurts.
He doesn't want to be my daddy? Then he can die.
Yeah, we know your game, hun.
Now it's Mommy's turn to kill you.
Oh, what? How about no?
You're gonna be one of us. And then maybe you'll play nicely.
I'm not playing.
No! Get that away from me!
Oh god. Oh my word. They want me to go back? Not actually sure. Okay, so I think it wants me to go upstairs from the sounds of it. Oh god. Not those memories again, please. There she is.
Get away! No, you don't!
Oh god.
Get away!
Okay, it's telling us to guard. Okay.
Leave me alone! No, don't! Get away from me! Stop, stop, stop! No!
Got her.
No, no, no!
You.
Why does everyone hate me?
It was the old woman. I was there all along. Ew. The one who said nothing to us. Ever.
It hurts! It hurts! It hurts! Damn you! Damn you all to hell!
How about you? Oh my word. Okay then. Oh my god. Oh god. Please.
I just wanted a family. Use it!
What is this? Albert 01?
Lay time, Joel.
Got it. Ooh, very cool. And she's dead. Well, that was easy, sort of, kind of, but yeah. Oh wow, achievements. Playing it safe, the nightmare's finally over, end of the night. 3 achievements.
I'm Redfield. I'm glad we found you.
Redfield, eh? Chris Redfield,
The fuck
perhaps?
took you guys so long?
Wow. They did take their time, didn't they? Oh my god, the house is like devoed now.
Ethan?
Oh, she's safe.
Mia. You made it. I'm glad.
Did I?
Oh, safe.
They say that when one door closes, another opens.
And never opens.
A door closed tonight. And what a long night it was. But not just for me. Mia and I weren't the only victims here. So were the Bakers. It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way. But now Evelyn's dead. And these guys are here to clean up the mess. I had just come to terms with losing Mia. But now she's back and wants to start over. All this behind us.
Bliss.
Maybe this is where the next door opens.
A new beginning. Wow, Bioshock, well, wrong game, jeez, failed at that horribly. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Is this linked to... I might have to mute this, by the way, if it's copyrighted and stuff. Might have to do that. But... yeah, I think, yeah, this is the credits, okay. But, oh, that was, really good. Like I said before, I've already, seen the game. Never played it myself, and now that I've played it, it's pretty good actually. I think the controls are very good. They're, you know, it's like, it's a different experience than, you know, like Resident Evil 3 and 2 and the remakes, you know, because obviously those were like remade after this game. But it's completely new experience, and I think this game was the push that they needed to like take that jump to be like, yeah, we're ready for a remake, we've got the skills, we can show people that we're doing amazing and we can put out a good game. Because now that I've played it, completed it myself, and I'll check out the DLC at some point, I can say now it's a really good game. Personally, I quite like the art direction and stuff. It's really cool, even though like it's like very disturbing with like the building and the overall theme with like the black, you know, the mold fungus stuff. Really good credit scene. Really cool. I like what they've done with it. It's like very like horror movie sort of thing. It literally looks like something for a horror film, so this is like really cool. If I have to mute then I might just cut this bit out, but I don't know. It's good music. Go tell Aunt Will. Dead. Yeah, she's gone now. Bye bye, Evelyn. You caused a lot of trouble to a lot of people. Now you're put to ease. But that's the thing that's really sad though, was that she was like an experiment. You know, to people like, oh, I'm guessing who it is, Umbrella. You know, it's probably one of those again. Since she was like this tester subject that went horribly wrong. But they were like, oh, she has great results. Of course they were like, we gotta keep on going. So it's, I think that's like a pretty sad thing about the game, like the story wise sort of thing. And I'm quite surprised I managed to complete the game, because I was like, is it gonna take me 2 hours? I was like, it's not gonna take me 2 hours to complete the game. I was like, oh, it's definitely gonna be like 4. So I'm surprised that I managed to beat it in about 3 hours. And I had an enjoyable experience with the gameplay as well. That's another thing too. Like, I found the gameplay challenging, enjoyable, and something different. It's not normally the game I go for. I'm not really like a first person sort of gamer, to be honest. It just doesn't really appeal to me that much unless it's like, I don't know, it's like if it's like a different kind of game. If it's with horror, it's like not really my thing, to be honest. So I'm glad that this game has won me over on that. It's like, it's solid gameplay, the story's great. I think this is, oh god, why have I got racing? That's from my old tags. Multiplayer, no. I don't know why I had those tags. Oh, it's when I was doing Team Sonic Racing, but yeah, I forgot to change those. Whoops. But overall, like, the game's great. I think the game is just great. Good horror. Kind of reliable on the jump scares, because all horror stuff does that. But I think that they did a great job of emulating horror that Resident Evil hasn't quite gone yet. Or at least it's bringing back the formula that made the series so good in the first place. Was like, you know, the original Resident Evil games were like terrifying. Like I'm not sure which one, but one of them came out in around 1997. It might have been Resident Evil 3 or Resident Evil 2, I'm not quite sure. But they were like pretty revolutionary at the time with like the horror, the gameplay, mainly the horror, and it had, you know, decent stories. And I think this game has a very good story. I think out of all of the Resident Evils, even though I haven't played like Resident Evil 4 and people say Resident Evil 4 is like the best one, I'd actually say this one is like better. And I don't think I've seen the full game. I've never seen the full game of Resident Evil 4. I've seen people play it, but not fully, and I have a rough idea of what happens in that game. But I'd say overall this is like definitely so far my favorite Resident Evil in the respect of it has the best story, gameplay's great, horror's great. But I'd say overall I would probably prefer to play Resident Evil 2 and 3. If we're talking replayability, like, I wouldn't really go to this one because, again, I'm not really like a first person gamer. That's just my thing. And you know, people even said that before in chat. They were like, oh, like, it seems like a good game, but, you know, like, it's not really my kind of genre. I don't really play first person horror games. So it's like, yeah, it's totally understandable. You know, whereas Resident Evil, especially with the remakes, you know, they're like the third person. It's more about the characters, and this did in a sense have focus on characters, but it was more like what was in front of you, like the terror of like a different kind of horror. It wasn't like zombies. That's another thing, it wasn't about zombies, so it was great that they did a lot with a little. Like there wasn't like hordes of zombies everywhere. There was like probably like a dozen of enemies at some points, like the insects and stuff, but it never felt like it was reusing that zombie formula that they have done multiple times for the previous games. So I congratulate them on that they did something fresh and they put a lot of effort into this, because they you know, they did the Resident Evil engine, which is like brand new, and they remade 2 and 3 for the Resident Evil engine in the third person perspective. So they've obviously put a lot of hard work into this, and I think they needed the time after Resident Evil 6, even though like that was ages ago and that was the first Resident Evil game I played, so I'm not like a veteran or anything. I'm not like a stan or like a super fan of Resident Evil, but I'm just saying that they did a huge improvement, and this needed to this needed to happen. Jeez. But that's like my 2 cents. They did a good job. The remakes were something that was amazing about what this game has brought for us. Like, if it wasn't for this game, we wouldn't have the remakes. So, in that respect, deserves all the claps. But this music's great. I like this a lot. And even though my stream's been horrendous, like because my frames been dropping like crazy, it's been pretty good, I will say. Yeah, can I? Oh. Yeah, can I skip? Okay, so I don't know if we're gonna get any more what is it, like cutscenes or anything at the end, but let's just see. Hang on, is there any sound? Oh god, sorry. Oh, it's talking about thing there. Yeah, talking about Evelyn. Jeez, a lot of writing. Dulvey. Oh, there's the family. Oh dear, that's sad. I don't get that with the telephone at the end. Oh, I missed 4 files. And I missed 5 antique coins. Mr. Everywhere's destroyed. Oh wow, I got a lot. Stabilizers used. What was stabilizers? Oh, was it the reload quicker thing? Healing items used 40. Restarts 12. I think I did pretty good actually. 10 hours. We now have Weapon Albert 01R. We added to the item box in the main game. Yeah, that looks really cool. The Secrets of Defense will be added into the item box. Cool. Additional free content, not a hero. Download for free. Buy more. And I will probably be doing that another time. That's for sure. Because I do want to give this game a put down for now. Not to put down the actual game, but there is DLC. You've got banned footage, secured as evidence from the Baker farm. These videotapes never saw the light until today. They reveal some of the strategies suffered by the Baker's prisoners, and so one of them is like someone's like trapped and they have to play these games, or at least there's like these two friends, they have to play these games, and it's just a bit meh. There's one really good one with Marguerite. I've been saying her name wrong, I apologize. Marguerite. There's one that's really good with the DLC, because it's one that makes you think, and it's all about strategy, figuring out how to escape. So it's sort of like an escape room kind of experience, which is really cool. And I can't remember what the other stuff is. And you've also got Not a Hero, which is Chris's story to do with like after you beat the main game, and it says Ethan's struggle is over, but there's still one last mess to clean up, and the job falls to Chris Redfield, a veteran in the fight against bioterrorism. So you basically play as him, and I can't remember what happens in that, to be honest. End of Zoe. Weeks after Not a Hero, new danger has emerged. Jack's brother, Joe Baker, must face this danger with his bare fists and put an end to his family's suffering once and for all. And it's pretty much like about what happened to Zoe, pretty much. I'm just gonna quickly go on this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's because my friend has the DLC or not, but I could always get that in the future again. I wasn't really planning on playing the DLC anyways, so, you know. So I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see y'all next time when I'm streaming. Until then, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.